Hello and welcome to this course about managing workplace productivity around change anxiety. Are you supporting others through change? The anxiety that might come when changes are going on in our workplaces, around us, or with a colleague, or with us in terms of trying to move on and do something else, or maybe we experience some kind of change in our lives and lifestyle. But it's all about managing change and being supported through it. That's what this course is about. And I'm glad to have Helen Hicks, my colleague and co-instructor here. Hello, Helen.
Hey Baba, how are you doing?
Very well, thank you. When we started talking about this course, I realized how broad and how rich and how much of an impact this course can have and could have on people's lives. We look at so many different aspects that affect individuals and the organization, and in the workplace in particular, how that can be made easier. Collaboration, we looked at communication skills, we looked at different ways that leadership could play a role in this, and so on. And I noticed that also we also had the impact on the individual, impact on the workplace. Well, first of all, why should anyone consider taking this course? And to reference one of the things I've heard you say a few times around the impact of change on the individual, maybe you can find a way to weave that in because I think it's quite profound. But why should anyone consider this course, or why should any organization consider this course as part of their tool set or strategy set for their colleagues?
Okay, so thank you very much. Um, I would say first of all, change is always going to happen. Whether it's in your workplace or it's in your personal life, you're
Mm,
always going to incur some type of change because the world is not stagnant. And that's a good thing that the world's not stagnant, but you incur a problem, and this is a very human problem. And this is why I think people should, listen to this course, be involved with it, is because as human beings, our brains love patterns. And when we disrupt those patterns with change, the brain perceives it as painful. And so that means every human in existence struggles with change. The degree to which each person struggles with change, that becomes a very individual thing. But as a whole, we all have a shared commonality in how we react to change. Um, so I think here in this course, you can definitely get a sense of validation, because oftentimes, and I think especially in the business world, the corporate world, people feel embarrassed by how they may emotionally react to certain things that are happening, especially in a place where you're expected to present very stoic, very businesslike, very professional. And then internally, you have all this other stuff that's going on. So I think being able to get into this course and hear what I have to say, and sorry, tools, skills, all this information that you can now carry with you, that not only normalizes and validates whatever you're experiencing, but then says, hey, here's what you can do with that. Here's where you can go with it. It's 100% normal. It's okay. Support each other and help each other through it.
okay. I think it's a fabulous course, and the range of topics covered for corporates and businesses and leadership and also people going through it is phenomenal. I think people should. I highly recommend it. So see you on the inside. Thanks, and
Absolutely. Thank you.
you're looking this way.